Hey guys, better late than never, right? I am here finally. We got our power back. Gosh, I think it was gone for like an hour and a half, which is kind of long. So we just sat out on site on the deck and enjoyed the peace and quiet. But you rely on everything, right? I mean, everything is connected to power, so it's kind of weird. Every time you think you're going to do something, it's like, oh, I can't do that because it takes electricity. So anyway, grateful for our electricity, and it's back. And we didn't even have a major storm last night. Last night the wind blew so hard I thought the house was going to blow over. I mean, it was crazy, and we did not lose power. Today we barely had anything. It was kind of rumbling, but we didn't even have a storm, and all of a sudden we lost power. I heard that there was over 700 people in Custer that lost power, which is quite a few when you consider our population's only like 1,800. So anyway, we're back in business, and I know it's getting late, but I thought I'm going to do it anyway because I want to make sure we keep up with these looks. So I'm just getting my skin a little prepped because I've been kind of lacking today, and I didn't do much with my skincare. So hey, say hi, you guys. I don't see comments yet, but I know if somebody comments, then I know I will see it. I think I will, and then we can kind of communicate. So I'm just putting on a good layer of foundation. You guys remember when you do the makeover contest, you want to have a good base. You need to have a great foundation. And we're going to talk about that actually coming up in September. We're going to have a new tool for you guys to use, and we'll talk about that. But it's good to have that good foundation on because it really will help the look to look better. I add a little bit of concealer. I'm going to do this on my eyes. We're going to see what this look is like tonight because it is called Golden Hour. And just so you know, it is not my colors. I typically don't do golds or browns or oranges. They're not really my colors. Do you guys know your colors? Have you had your colors done so that you know what colors look best on you? I'm just curious because we're talking about maybe doing that down the road is how to find your colors, because I think that would be a fun thing to do. And I had mine done years ago. And I just know that I'm not real warm. I don't have a lot of warm colors that are in my palette. So we're going to see what this look looks like because it's a warm look. And you can kind of make anything work, I guess, if you... Like, for instance, I put on this shirt. It's about the only shirt I have that has a little bit of more of a warm orangey in it. So I thought maybe that would help too. But I'm just highlighting under my eyes. Another great tip, you guys, make sure that you get this area nice and light. It's just going to help to make your look better when you're doing that. So I'm just going to do that. Hello. Who's here with me? We're just kind of plopping this together tonight so you guys can see what it looks like. So that's kind of the basics there. That would be my foundation and my concealer just to kind of cover up any imperfections, you guys. And then this is the sheet here. We're going to do Golden Hour right here. It calls for 2 eyeshadows. And so it's another kind of a simple look. But I am a little bit anxious to try it just to see if it's going to look good on me because I typically would not wear these colors right here. This is the Golden Status, and then that's the Shiny Penny. Looks like a penny, right? So we're going to try it. And I already have my eyebrows on, so I'm just going to use my all-over brush, and we're going to put this Shiny Penny. I'm going to try very lightly to see what it looks like on my eyes, okay? You'll see it looks a little bit orangey gold, all right? It's kind of fun to play with your colors. I mean, you'll know if you got colors on that aren't really your colors. You sometimes can tell immediately, like, ooh, I don't like that. But we're gonna make it work because I know we got some warm girls out there, right? You guys out there, and you might love this look. So this is I'm doing Shiny Penny. You can kind of see how that looks. I'm just kind of going over my lid and maybe just up into the crease a little bit so you guys can see that. See that color? See, it matches my orange. And then the other one is the Golden Status. I think that's the name of it. Yeah, Gold Status. Hold on, gold status, sorry. I'm going to put a little bit of that in here and see. You'll see that's a little bit lighter, but it is more of a gold. Not my typical colors. You guys let me know what you think, okay? So there you go. That's not horrible, right? And then it calls for, that's really all it calls for with that. I typically put a little bit of lighter, so I'm going to put a little bit of the biscotti because it's got a little bit more of a yellow, and that would go with this look better, I think. So I'm going to put a little bit of that in here. You don't need to. It doesn't call for that. I just always like to lighten up there a little bit. You guys can see that. And then it calls for a brown. Once again, a brown liner. So I'm going to use our waterproof brown, which is just like no fail, you guys. You can't go wrong with this liner. It's amazing. They're soft. I don't know if you can see how easy it's going on my lid there. It's just so soft. You don't have to pull and tug. You guys, you really, like, if you're looking for a little, something to get yourself for fun, you really should get the waterproof liners. Get one in brown. Get one in blue. Everybody needs a blue, I think. It's kind of a fun color. Get a blue. I love Steely. Steely's another one. It's gray. Okay. And then of course, we have the black too. Is this black? Yeah, we have the black. These are the regular lines you guys would love. You really should just have one of each because then it makes life a little more fun and you don't have to always use the same old color, okay? I'm going to take a little bit of the brown and I'm going to do under my lash as well today just for something kind of fun tonight. Probably be washing it off in a little bit here, but at least we'll give it a shot, okay? So there you have it. And now let's see, what mascara does it call for? It calls for Ultimate, which is my one that I usually use. So I probably have a little bit of mascara left from the day. What do you guys think? Do you like this? I'm not seeing any comments, so it might just be tonight where I'm not going to see that. But I would love to see. If you're there, tell me what colors you typically wear. Do you wear warms or cools? Let me know. I'm going to go ahead and put the Ultimate mascara on, you guys, so you can see what that looks like. This is one of my favorite mascaras, although I do love the Lash Love as well. But this one actually kind of thickens your lashes as you put it on. If you feel like you need a little more volume, this is a great one for every day. I know for me, I need that, especially as I've gotten older. I've lost a little bit of my thickness, I guess. So we'll just put that on and then just kind of touch up. If anything falls down, we're going to just touch a little bit underneath. I guess we can pull this off, right? There's no reason we can't pull this look off. You guys can kind of pull off any look you want to. Now, here's where the cheek color comes in. And this is the Golden Copper cheeks, you guys. Golden Copper. So I'll show you which one that is right here. You can tell it's more golden. See? A lot of pinks and peaches. This one's going to be a little bit more golden. So we're going to try that. Get my great cheek color brush. You guys, you got to have this cheek color brush. It's just, you just can't mess up your cheeks when you do that. So let's just try a little bit of the golden and see what it does. Once you get it on there, then you can take the other side of the brush and you can just kind of blend. It's definitely a little bit more dark. I'm kind of losing my daylight here. I'm facing my window and it's getting to be a little bit. So there is the golden, you guys. That feels a little dark for me. I don't know what you guys think. I would probably take my powder brush. Do you think it's too much or do you like it? I don't know. I'm kind of running out of my powders here. There's one that's got some powder in it. There we go. This is our Silky Setting Powder. I'm just going to kind of tap that over it. Give me that glow. The one thing is it does kind of make my eyes look more aqua, like my shirt, doesn't it? I think it does. I'll probably see your comments when I'm all done here tonight. But the one thing I wanted to remind you about is that the makeover contest goes through the end of the month. And you guys, you're kind of crazy if you don't enter it because you have a chance at $5,000. I mean, why would you not? It's that simple. There's different ways, you guys, that you can enter. One is that you can get together with your beauty consultant, okay? And she will give you, she's got these colors. She'll let you try any of the 6 looks, okay? And then there's just a link that you submit your picture and a little comment. That's it. And you're entered. If you win 5,000, then so does your beauty consultant. And there's 5 winners. There's 5 winners that are going to win that 5,000, which is pretty amazing, okay? So you have to get entered. So that's one way, is to get with your beauty consultant, probably the most fun. Otherwise, you could do it right here. You could see the looks that I've done in the group, and you can just purchase the products, purchase the look you want. Because if you know you're going to love it anyway, why not purchase it and then put it on and then submit? Or, last resort, you can do virtual. You can actually, you can do the Mirror Me app. Did you guys download that yet? Go in and look for the Mirror Me app. It's under your apps. It's free. It's so cool. As soon as you open up the Mirror Me app, you will see the makeover contest, and you'll see the 6 looks. You just put your own picture in there, and you can try all 6 looks, and you can enter that way as well. It doesn't get any easier, right? Okay. Now, you guys notice my lips are a little more pink. I did put like a nude liner on, but they still look a little pink. So this is going to be interesting, because this lipstick is spiced ginger. And so it's very kind of brown. Do you see it? We'll see what it looks like. Definitely more of a coppery. Actually, it's a really pretty lipstick. I don't know if it's really pretty on me, but it's a really pretty lipstick. For those of you that like warm golds, browns, that is a really pretty lipstick. So here's a little bit flat tonight, but you guys, there you got it. That is the new Golden Hour look. For those of you that like golds, you might want to try that one. It's really simple. It was really easy to put on. 2 eyeshadows, cheek, and a lip. Okay, that's how simple it was, with a little bit of brown liner. All right. Okay, so if you have questions about the makeover contest, you guys, you can put them in the comments. Maybe scroll through here in the Beautiful Escape and check out the other looks that we've done. I think I've done 5 of them. So see if you can find them and comment on them, and just let us know which one's your favorite, what you think you'd like to try. And then, of course, tag your beauty consultant as well, because she's going to be helping you to get this done and get your look submitted. It's something in it for her too, right? So give it a shot, you guys. Don't forget to do that. All right, sorry we had to come on so late tonight, but hopefully you'll catch up and watch the replay, and let us know what you think, okay? And join us Thursday night. We've got a Thursday night event coming up. I'm trying to remember what it is. I think Melanie's on for it. Oh gosh, I was going to remind her and tell everybody. They're so fun. We've got a schedule. We've got different themes for every Thursday coming up. So make sure and tune in on Thursday night right here for our Skincare Beauty Bash, okay? All right, you guys. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.